All right, so here he is, longtime flyweight staple and former champion Deiveson Figueiredo. Outstanding finisher. He can knock you out, he can submit you. The cardio has really started to catch up with the skill set, and fans are always excited to see this man compete.
Always excited. I mean, he's one of those small guys that when we watch him walk to the octagon, you feel like something explosive can happen. And on many occasions, that's exactly what does happen. But for Figueiredo to win tonight, he has got to be more willing to accept whatever comes to him in the fight. He cannot chase the knockout. He has got to be ready to defend takedowns. He's got to be ready to box. He's got to be ready to grapple if he wants to win again and head back towards a championship.
But man, is he an absolute delight to sit down and talk to and to watch compete. And you can argue that were it not for the presence of one Deiveson Figueiredo, this UFC flyweight division would cease to exist. Big spot for the former champ here tonight. All right, here he is, one of the best bantamweight contenders in the world, Cory Sandhagen. Perhaps a victim of expectation at times when he signed with the UFC. Not all that long ago, in 2018, a lot of people felt like he was going to be a future world champion. He started 5-0 in the UFC, before that humbling at the hands of Aljamain Sterling, but he has methodically built himself back up. Of course, fought Petr Yan for the interim bantamweight championship back in 2021, and now a few years later, having rounded out his all-around game, Cory Sandhagen likely one fight away from undisputed greatness. Cory Sandhagen, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cory Sandhagen.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, Deiveson Figueiredo, usually a fast starter. Going to be interesting to see how he approaches the early portions of this round here. He is methodical. He can strike and grapple with any man in this division, but this matchup, he believes, provides him a lot of advantages. Let us see how it plays out.
Big kind of right hand.
Sandhagen going for the head kick. No dice.
Solid kick lands here.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Sandhagen. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, hard elbow in tight, and a great way for him to start there against a very talented kickboxer on the other side.
And you would expect that from the kickboxer, but this guy is so well-rounded, he can do everything, and he understands that throwing punches in close are very difficult. So he went to the elbow, shortened everything up, and landed a beautiful strike.
Sandhagen's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it, But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Sandhagen. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sandhagen.
Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Figueiredo. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
That one got checked. That was a big check by Sandhagen. He's hurt. He's wobbling. Oh, just opening up on him now.
And a knee.
Oh!
Big left hand. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Nice land. Great punch.
Takedown defense is there. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Under a minute now to go in the round. Nice job by him defensively there.
Guillotine jump. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
In the half guard. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Sandhagen. Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop, stop, stop.
Excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Sandhagen's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom.
He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish.
Oh, he got out. Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Figueiredo. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. It's work. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
He's having his way with him here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under a minute now in round two. Figueiredo getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah.
This could be it. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Sandhagen's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, crippling knee to the body. 10 minutes in the can. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Sandhagen's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, big moment in that round, of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot? He's got to move his head off that center line as he's moving forward.
And there's only so much a cut man can do to stop bleeding in the mouth area, so we will continue to monitor that cut as this fight presses forward. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Sandhagen.
Here's the high kick.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Figueiredo.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Sandhagen's back in half guard. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them. He passes the half.
Sandhagen's right back to the full mount here. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Sandhagen ground and pound from half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Nice.
Attempting an armbar here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Trying to finish the armbar. Now, all he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out! Figueiredo's in half guard.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Under a minute to go. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage could be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighters. Final seconds. Sandhagen's back in full mount. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe deep and recover. Nice work that round. Your striking looks awesome. Let's keep that up. I want to see accuracy right now. Don't worry.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready. Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You've got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he put on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Just missed with the left there.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, he didn't seem too phased, but that high kick definitely got through. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount. That was nice.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Sandhagen's got the full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Sandhagen's right back to the full mount. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Figueiredo. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Deiveson Figueiredo ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Takes his back. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Sandhagen's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Figueiredo's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
He lands a big knee to the body.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent
to find openings to land that free hand.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. 15 seconds. Straight right, he misses.
He's still hurt.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Sandhagen. Oh, good block there. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Sandhagen. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Nice counter left there.
Oh, my goodness.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Sandhagen getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Figueiredo.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Effective use of the jab there by Sandhagen. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Figueiredo's in half guard. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Figueiredo's has got full mount now.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Whoa, great submission defense. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 15 seconds remain in the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Cory Sandhagen.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. And the kickboxer wasn't point fighting tonight. He was going for it. Doesn't get the finish, but certainly a performance that he will look back upon fondly, I would think.
Yeah, he'll be happy. He'll be very happy about this because